Good morning, everyone. Today's the 29th of October. This is Brad Matheny. I just wanted to push up a little update regarding the Gunslinger Tools this morning on the SPY. We can talk about these just briefly. I have a 10-minute chart over here on the right and a 5-minute chart over here on the left, and really just talking about the value of these Gunslinger Tools and how you can use them. So what we're really focused on today is these rolling cycles. And what I want you to see is how price rolls through these trends. You know, here we have and the way I explain it to everyone is when we get up into these upward cycles, when we're staying up in this upper area, like through here, generally just staying up in that upper area, that is generally bullish, okay? Meaning we're not seeing deep cycle lows. We're only seeing moderate cycle lows. Let me show you, make this a little bigger. We're only seeing moderate cycle lows throughout this trend. So this is generally bullish. What I would be looking for in this type of scenario is I would be looking for confirmation of the trends. So I'll come over here, bring this back down. Confirmation of the trends turning bullish with the Donchian cycle patterns here, and confirmation of the pressure turning bullish. Now, the pressure is the key indicator for all of this. Let me move this out of the way. The pressure system is the key indicator for all of this. And what happens is you basically have two lines with this. You have called the purple and the blue line, and then the green and the red line. See how this red line and green line here move? And then you have that again. Okay, that's going. And then you have the pink and blue. So the pink and blue acts as the pressure line. And then the red and the green act as the accumulated pressure line. So what we look for is when the red line, like in this instance, is lower than the pink line in a red or a bearish trend. This is what is called flash trending. Okay, this is flash trending. This is not organic trending. And here you have the green line being above. Let me make this bigger. You have the green line being above the blue line in green trending or bullish trending. This is flash trending. This is indicating that we're getting non-organic trending. Okay, that's exactly what this is, non-organic trending. And it means that you're likely to see a quick reversal. Now, when it does roll into the green level or the blue level above the green level like we're at right now, or in this case, when we get down into then I'm trying to find a decent example, like right back here, whoops. When we get into this mode where the pink level is below the red level in downward trending, this is organic trending. This is good, solid, organic trending. So you can see right here, let me get rid of this again. This is organic downward trending, and this is organic downward trending. These are both very solid, natural price trends that don't have a lot of counter measures or counter capacity like you do with a flash trend. When you get into a flash trend like we had right over here, move this. This is a flash trend. It's still a downward trend, but what it's telling you is that this could end very quickly. It's potentially very volatile, may be short-lived. So that's this trend right here. Okay, that's that exact same trend. And so now you can see over here on the 10-minute chart, we're rolling around over here. We're coming down. We had been in flash trending right here. Then we went to organic trending, then flash, then organic, then flash, then organic. And now we're back in flash trending. We're rolling downward. You can see we had rolled downward off of this cycle high here. Let me get rid of these. Oop. Just get rid of the lines. And you can see here, if I move this a little to the left here, you can see that we're rolling into kind of a high price peak rolling downward, high price peak rolling downward. I want you to pay attention to these cycles because generally you're going to see, you know, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down. Same thing here. Cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down. And these same rotations will be basically here. Cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down, cycle up, cycle down. So now we take a look at this. And let me come over here and make this just a single chart so you can see this. I really want you to pay attention to this. This was yesterday, it's pretty flat. But when we move into this cycle up right here from this low, cycle up from this price low, look at what ends up happening up over here. We come from this cycle low. It's telling us that we're moving down. We're moving down into a cycle low. When the blue line and the green line are above the purple line, then we're looking at a potentially upward shifting type of a market trend. When the green line and the blue line are below the purple line, then we're looking at a downward trend like we have right here. And then additionally, I like to use the green line. Let me get rid of this so you can see it. I like to use the green line as an indicator for support, meaning have we gotten below this 50% level? If we continue to see trending where these cycles roll in upward momentum like this, and where the green level stays above roughly the 40 or 50% area, then we're in continuous uptrend. And I can find an example of that just by going back here, finding a fairly solid uptrend, like right here. And you can see that when we're in an uptrend, you're going to get these rolling cycles where the green level stays above the 50% level. And in a downtrend, you're going to get these rolling cycles where the green level stays generally below the 50 or 60% level. Now, this was not a big, strong downtrend. So we'll come back here. This was a fairly strong downtrend through rotation. And you can see we had very broad rotation here from a cycle low to a cycle high to a cycle low to a cycle high, cycle low, cycle high. And then we moved into this kind of downward cycle until the end of the day. The same thing applied here. Cycle low, cycle high, cycle low, cycle high. And again, I want you to see these cycles, okay? These are very indicative of price trends. So now when you're coming over here and you're looking at these trends and you're telling me, Brad, I kind of don't get it. I don't really see how these correlate to trading or my trading. Okay, well, look, here's how it works. Cycle low in a downtrend is a end of a trend, likely exhaustion. So we would start looking for exhaustion triggers, which come in here. These are exhaustion blocks, these purple blocks. These are what are called rapid fire long triggers. Then we get exhaustion blocks up here in pink. You'll see them just like over here. These are rapid fire short triggers, exhaustion short triggers, rapid fire long triggers, exhaustion long triggers. So now we come in here and let's take a look. I'll drag this over as I get rid of the draw mode. And we'll just start basically from this low. Okay, so we're generally in an uptrend. We pulled back into a downtrend. We roll back into an uptrend here. And we're generally bullish with the pressure indicator here. So we're technically looking for a long. We have a long-term bullish trend here and an intermediate term bearish trend here. So we can look for potentially a moderate long trigger. Somewhere over here would be our entry once we start getting confirmation of the upside here, we get a good solid hook right here. So we'll say we come in from here up to here. Remember, this is a 5-minute chart. And here you have a 60 to 61 cent roughly profit in the trade. Very quick. What time we get right over into this area, we're looking to get out of the trade. That's going to put you about a 50 or 60 cent swing trade. in the SPY on a 5-minute basis. Just waiting for that and then getting out of it. Now we're up near a high. What do these high cycles mean, guys? It means the market is reaching a peak and we want to try to watch for a rollover. So we would be looking to try to potentially maybe get short for a quick little trade or maybe see some sort of a price correction. Obviously, we had this gap here overnight, end of the day. So let's just, hypothetically assume we got into the trade early in the morning. We come down into this area, another 85-cent winner, just trading this downward cycle trend. We're just looking at this downward cycle and this downward cycle in bearish trending, as well as this, coming right down into exhaustion. Perfect. Try to get out near exhaustion. Now we're near a low. What does the low mean, guys? The cycle low means price is going to attempt to come up. Once we start to get confirmation, which is the purple line moving above the red line here in organic trending, and we start to get upward confirmation here and here, now we can start looking for that upward trigger. And here we get, again, another upward trigger, very cleanly, only about 90 cents in profit. Again, may not be all of that, so may only be 33 cents, but a very quick scalp. This is what it is. We're on a 5-minute chart. So if you want to see longer term, we go to the 10-minute or the 20-minute or the 30-minute. But again, look at these triggers. Uptrend, uptrend. Topping, downtrend, downtrend. Bottoming, uptrend, uptrend. Topping, downtrend, downtrend. Bottoming, uptrend, little uptrend. Coming back over here. Topping into a downtrend. Moderate consolidation. Now, where does this come into play? Notice the trigger here. It went bullish briefly right in this area. Okay, just briefly. And again, this is maybe an example of where it's a quick fail. But it went long roughly at the end of this bar. So here, got a little upward move. And then it went to short at the end of this bar, which is that white bar, and we caught the end of the move back down here. This is kind of a consolidated sideways move. Now, look at where we caught this base. Very solid bottoming selection, very solid bottoming here. Remember, this is the line that I drew, and this is the line that I drew. So I want you to remember that, my drawings don't constitute the indicators. But again, look at this solid bottom. We get this rollover right here. Right here, we get into green. Let me draw a line so you can see it. We get into green right there. Okay, that is our trigger mode. We've gone green in the pressure system. We've turned up on the cycling, up on cycling. We still have bearish trending mode, but this is essentially a bottom setting up. We then get our rapid fire long triggers here, right over here in this area, and then we move into extended exhaustion triggers over in this area. Notice how the green line stayed above the 50% level. Notice how this is extended trending, like I mentioned to you, very solid extended trending. And we have a move here of roughly from, let's call it this area, where at the end of the bar, all the way up till the end of the day, let's call it about $1.10, $1.15. So it's very, very viable, very indicative of market trends. And there's more to it. I'm just showing you the simple side of this on a 5-minute basis. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back over here to the right side of the chart and look at where we're at. So here's our cycle bottom to cycle top down here to cycle bottom. We're holding up near these cycle lows, holding up near the 50% area. I'll drag this back over. And we've just gone into a bearish trigger here that may end up being short-lived. We're still bullish overall, so this is a pullback in a bullish trend. You can see short term, we have the bullish trend had dominance. Now we have the bearish trend just kicked in. So what I would be looking for near these cycle lows, we've already gotten through exhaustion. Would I be taking a short here? No, maybe, maybe not. I would be, if I did, it'd be a very mild position, because look at the pressure indicator here. The pressure indicator is saying that we're technically bullish and we're technically above both the ultimate and unique 382 levels. That's what these are. The shorter term one is called the unique 382 level, and this is called the ultimate 382 level. The purpose behind these is to show you dominant trending. So when we're in an uptrend, you can see we will be above these levels, these ultimate and unique 382 levels. And then as we move into a counter trend, when we're in a downtrend, we will be below. So again, this is a 5-minute chart, and this is very sideways because of the election. It's a good example of a selling of trend. And then we move into an intermediate counter trend, and then we move into a bullish trend. So give you an example back over here. Uptrends typically stay above the ultimate 382 levels. Downtrends stay below the ultimate and unique 382 levels. When we get into this mixed trend area here, this is what I call the counter trend. So this is essentially saying that, look, we're in between these two levels. This is counter trending, meaning wishy-washy, up and down trending. Take your pick to determine what's going on. Same thing here. Counter trending. Looking for direction. Same thing here. Looking for direction. And again, as we come back over, we can see the dominant trending playing out. Bullish dominant trending. Moving. Let me see if we get any. Yep, we do. So here we go into counter trending, wishy-washy, until basically right over here. We get into downward trending. Then we move into wishy-washy mode, or call it counter trending mode here. And then, whoops. We come back over here, and we've highlighted that down into here. We get into some wishy-washy trending when price does enter into this range of the ultimate 382 and unique 382. This is wishy-washy trending. This is where you pretty much want to trade with smaller allocation levels. You don't really want to be overly aggressive. Then we go into bullish trending. We break down the following morning into bearish trending. Then we go back into counter trending mode right here. Wishy-washy at the end of the day there. Then we move into counter trending mode right here. It actually carries out to about here, to about there. And then we get into bullish trending here. We come up, we roll down, we get into counter trending mode here. Get back into bearish trending here, and this is where we get a little rotation. You can see how the markets were very flat and sideways going into this sideways trending, right? So now we come back. If we wanted to, we'd apply the same logic over here to the daily. Okay, so I'll remove all my drawings. Or sorry, this is 10-minute. So now look here for the wishy-washy. Look here for the zones, okay? We have good, solid, bullish trending all right through here, rolling into a downtrend. This gives you huge opportunities to trade these rotations all the way through this. We move into, come up here, move this out of the way. We move into bearish trending right here. Very solid bearish trending all the way down, moves into sideways consolidation here. So again, very solid bearish trending. You're able to play these downward cycle trends to your heart's content. We move into more sideways trending here. You see we go into intermediate bullish. This would be a pullback of a bearish trend. Remember, we're dominant bearish trending down here because we're below the ultimate and unique 382s. So, okay, we're in dominant trending. Let me point this out so you can see it. So right here, we're below the ultimate and unique 382 level. This is dominant bearish trending, as I keep saying. That's what this is showing us. Dominant bearish trending, dominant bearish trending. So when we get here at the end of this trend, right over in this area, I'll mark it again so you can see it. We get over into this area. Let's just mark it right there. Okay, so we're going to take a look. We got a deep cycle low, rolling upward. Pressure indicator has gone green. We're getting rapid fire bullish triggers right down here. And this moderate pressure system, the Donchian pressure system, is coming off the low, but still, still red. Not really giving us a clear signal. It does move into a clear signal to me right over here. Okay, we're in an upper cycle trend, actually probably more so right here. We're in an upper cycle trend. We've gone into moderate bullish trending. We're up above the 50% level. We're up above the 50% level here in upward cycle trending, slightly moving downward. So we would be at this point looking for some low to change direction right here. And the pressure indicator is now bullish with a nice buy trigger here. This gives us a good solid indication that price is going to try to make a move off of whatever low happens over here, which is right here and right here. It's going to make a move and attempt to move higher. That's what this is saying. Then we move into what I call counter trending mode, which means price is changing potentially changing primary direction. And again, this is what I try to teach you guys. So we move right back into bullish trending mode, come over here. We go back into counter trend mode for here, potentially changing direction. It resumed the bullish trend just briefly throughout the end of this day. You can see it resumed the bullish trend right here. We went bullish, bullish, bullish. Remember, we're looking for these cycles to either roll like this or stay up above this 50% level or below the 50% level in downtrends. Okay? So again, very solid trending, very solid rotation. We come back over here and we look at where we're at. So I'll drag this again back over here. So we're now in bullish trending with moderate, dominant, bearish trending, moderate, dominant, bearish trending. We are in the midst of this whole area. All of this has all been in a counter trend. This has all been pretty much a shifted counter trend. Basically from here to here, you've got two separate levels, and it's really from here to here that we entered into that counter trend mode. So because we're in counter trend, I would be trading smaller amounts, smaller allocation sizes, and I would urge you to try to remember that we are, we're struggling right now to build bullish momentum. Why? Because the last known confirmed trigger down here was this lower mode. We have not gotten above the upper 382 level here or the upper 382 level here. The last known confirmed direction was bearish. We are in a pullback to the upside, and we are in dominant bearish trending here, dominant bearish trending here. We are near a cycle high. So being near a cycle high over here warns me that we're going to probably roll to the downside. And look here, guys, we just got ourselves a nice little bearish rapid fire trigger right here, indicating pressure is suggested that price pressure is moving to the downside. Would I be looking to take a short trade right here and counting on a big win to the downside? No, I certainly wouldn't. Why? Because we are in the middle of counter trending and because we don't have any real confirmation yet of a downward rotation here with these cycle indicators. Would I potentially take a short-term scalp at the market? Maybe one or two put options. So, 0 day or 1 day or 2 day options. Yeah, I'd probably consider that. Knowing that we're near a cycle top, knowing that we've seen this rollover, knowing we're in this congestion, and knowing that it's struggling, yeah, I could probably play a trend move, maybe back down into this area, maybe potentially netting something like $1. About 96 cents is what it would be. on the SPY. And I could maybe play that based on the fact that I have this cycle downward trend. And as soon as that ends, as soon as I get exhaustion down here or any confirmation of a downward trend over here, indicating that we're moving downward, I'd look to start booking my profits. And again, why? Because we're in this wishy-washy counter trend mode. In this area, when we don't have defined trending, you have to target very, quick, easy, fast targets. Just think of it as in and out, get me my 10 or 15% on an option or 20, 25% on an option and book it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to continue to do these little training videos for everybody. I think they're helpful. I think you need to understand how this works. And like I said, what I really want to do is just teach you guys how to use these systems efficiently. So here's our 10-minute, here's our 5-minute. 5-minute, we are now in dominant bullish trending right over here, indicating we have a stronger potential to move to the upside. We're in dominant bullish trending on the short-term pressure wave indicator, still waiting for a breakout on the longer-term pressure wave indicator. We have been bullish. We're pulling back. We're into a downward trend. You can see we just got a little trigger right here to the downside. Try to move it over here so you can see it. Move off of there, but see that little red trigger right down there? Okay, so that means we're in a moderate pullback. Why do I call it a pullback? Because we're in dominant bullish trending. Anytime I get a red trigger down here in a bullish dominant trend, this is a pullback in a bullish trend. And again, dominant bullish trending here, dominant bullish trending here, dominant bullish trending here. Pretty simple to figure out. Once you start using it, figuring it out, it's pretty simple. So what would I be doing at this point? I'd be looking for a hook right over here. I would be looking for a hook to the upside, just like this. And I would be looking for this pressure indicator to roll back to the upside with some sort of a breakout potential move. So understand that, at this point, I wouldn't be too concerned with this upper range cycle here. I would be more concerned with the fact that we could see something like this in the 5-minute, which is a moderate pullback coming into a breakout rally. And what that would look like down here would be pretty much this. A nice little rotation, then out, a nice little rotation, then out, and a nice little rotation, then out. As long as we stay above these ultimate and unique 382 levels right here, we've got dominant bullish trending. All we're looking for right here is a quick little confirmation and rotation. And then really kind of what I'm looking for here is a bullish trigger, a green rapid fire trigger right down in this area. You can see we've gone red over here, gone red over here. I just need to see the pressure system move into a positive direction. Okay, guys, I'll do more videos soon enough. Remember, these are available at ment.com. They come with my cycle patterns. Every day I talk about my cycle patterns for members and subscribers. I also have these live 5-minute, 2-minute, and 15-minute scanner systems running for members through the Expert Growth subscription page. The Expert Growth system, let me come back to my other homepage, is very simple to get started. Okay, it gives you all of the information, best information I could deliver, really. Videos, research, setups, everything that you can think of, and my Discord channel. And then you have the ability here to use my Ment rotational modeling system as an investor section. You have the ability to use my custom indexes, and it's very competitively priced, very inexpensive. Okay, guys, phone's going off. I'll let this go. We'll talk a little bit later. Visit ment.com. Check out what I do. And then remember, you can get the Gunslinger tools with your new Mint.com subscription. Okay, the Gunslinger tools are included with your Mint.com Expert Growth membership. You get them for free. So consider joining Expert Growth and the other traders that are following me, and let's go get some. Let's figure out how to make some money in the markets over the next 5 to 10 years. Because if you've been following me, look, right here is a link to a video. Learn why the next 5+ years are your greatest opportunity. You want to know what's going to happen over the next 5 years? Watch that video. You want to know why technology and alternate, software and technology sectors and robotics are going to blow up over the next 10 years? Watch this video. You want to know why this is the best opportunity of your life for the next 5 to 10 years to try to become a better trader? Watch those 2 videos and then tell me why you shouldn't be more efficiently trying to learn how to trade and use the tools to help you become a better trader. Okay, get it at Mint.com. I'm here to help you out. Talk to you later.